Hi, my name is Matthew Blassingham. This is FTT 122 Introduction to Ammunition and Ballistics. My teacher's name is Cooper Watson, and today is May 21st, 2025. And we are going to be discussing explosive versus propellants today. An explosive, the difference between an explosive and a propellant. Explosives detonate to cause a violent reaction that produces a shock wave. Explosives have a fast rate measured by kilometers per second. Explosives were designed to explode. They're used for things like construction, demolition, mining, and making bombs, that kind of thing. Propellants are a little different. The combustion is slower, controlled. The burn rate has a very low rate that's measured by centimeters per second. The purpose of the propellant is to generate thrust that can move an object like a bullet. An example of propellant is a smokeless gunpowder and rocket fuels. Explosives also are triggered by heat and friction, and that's for your primary. And a secondary explosive requires an actual detonator to initiate the detonation. Is generally more stable than a primary explosive would be. For part two, you had asked, in my opinion, should current firearms move away from propellants? If so, what could be different? What could be used instead? In my personal opinion, no, because I'm of the class if it ain't broke, don't fix it type of thing. However, you can always improve on it. In certain ways, you can improve upon the current propellants that we have today. Is you could make a propellant with a higher energy density. You could improve stability, and you could also reduce the temperature sensitivity of the propellant. And then for part three, you wanted me to draw. I'll just do it like this. You wanted me to draw. So you have the Meridian cup, and so you have now where I'm showing this is the actual cup. Then if you come up here, you have the primer material, and then you have the cup, which is all right here, and then you have your protective paper, the disc. And then I showed it inside with the cartridge. You have the two flash holes for the Meridian. Then obviously this is your primer and everything, and your anvil is right here as well. And then I went over to the Boxer. And for the Boxer cup, it's a little bit different because it only has one flash hole. So you have your anvil, obviously, and then you have the protective paper, and then your primer mixture, and then the cup. And then if you come over, you can see where you have your Boxer primer, which is what this is. And then you only have the one flash hole coming down to it. And then lastly, I did the battery. The battery is a little bit harder to find stuff on as far as doing like as far as the diagram goes. So I tried to kind of piece it together, hopefully. So for the battery cup, obviously you have your primer mixture right here, then you have your foil paper, and then you have your anvil, and then this is the cup, obviously. This is the battery cup, the outside of it. And then you have one flash hole for a battery cup, and as you can see, I kind of did everything in here on this one because it's kind of all compacted so hard. So you have your cup, you have your paper, your anvil, and then all of your primer mixture. So that's the three different drawings. I can go through. So, and so yeah, that's my report. Hopefully that's what you guys wanted. Anything, that's it. Have a good week, and I will talk to you later. Bye.